Hello, I'm Funny Little Arts, and welcome to Building Art Skills episode 4. This time we are doing lights and shadows. Aren't we excited? Okay, first of all, there are different values. Basically, that's what this whole slidey thing right here is. This is white, pure white is the biggest or lightest value. Oh my gosh. So we're just gonna have our black and white colors going down on the side over here. Oh my gosh. Usually you don't need to use all of these. Usually you can only use like 3 and it would still be okay. So there we got our values. Whenever everybody talks about lights and shadows, you always think of a ball. Oh my, that's a very big circle. You always think of a ball, a sphere, circle. This is a very bad one. Wait, here we go. Just gonna use that. Okay, we always think of a circle. Now, it depends, your highlights, your midtones, and your shadows, they depend on where the light source is coming from. So say your light is here shining down on your ball or circle like this. Right here where the light is very clear, that little part, that will be your highlight. Then as it goes down, you're gonna come up with your midtone, and then all the way down there you got your shadow. Maybe a lighter shadow, because you see the light is reflecting really bright right here, and then it kind of makes oh my gosh, wait, what's the word? It kind of shifts to a darker tone as you move down. Okay. And if say it's on a table. So if you have it on a table, then the light is going to reflect off of the table. So it's going to come down, reflect off the table, bounce back up, and create a little reflection down here. And at first, the shadow on the table, it's gonna be really dark. So just like dark little circle right here. I need to make my brush bigger. Dark little circle. And then a lighter one, just to show the shadow. And then it gets lighter as it gets further away from the ball, just like how the oh my gosh, the values get darker as it goes further away from the light. So yeah, it doesn't really look great right now, but that's when we blend everything together to create the mid-tones. Quick blending. This is not very good blending or blending brush, but it works for now. So up here will be the lighter colors. Then we got the mid-tone right here. And then we got the shadow. Then we got the reflection down there. We blend. Blend. Okay, that's a basic shaded in ball right there. But what if the light source was somewhere else? Let's say it was right here. So we would erase everything that we just did. Just erase the whole thing. You can follow along with me this time so you can understand what I'm doing. But here we go. So the light is coming on right here. That means it will be right there. Closer it is to the light, the brighter it is. Then we've got our midtone, follows the curvature of the object, and then we got our shadow. So let's fill it in. Take one of our lighter colors for the highlight. Take one of our middle colors for the midtone. I just love coloring things in. It's so amazing. Then a darker color. Wait, is that the same? No, that's not. Darker color for our shadow. Wait, I wonder. Oh, it worked. Okay. Darker color for our shadow. Then we got the reflection bouncing off. Bouncing off. So it's going to be lighter down here. Then we got our big shadow. That color looks good. Then our lighter color, because it gets further away from the light, or further away from the ball. And there we go. There is another ball with a different light source. Okay, now we're gonna try to do all that with a cube. You know, make it a little harder. So, first of all, got our table. So we got our table. Let's just make it like that. Then we just make our box, I don't know, here, so you can see more sides. Here we go. There's our box. Very, very sketchy box. So say the light source is right on top. This little area right here, is gonna be the lightest one. Then these other two areas over here, they're gonna be much, much darker. You get the point. Much, much darker because it's not facing the light. Pretty simple, pretty basic. You can make one darker just to have it look better. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Then you will have the reflection of the table. Just a little reflection from the table. And there we go. If you want to be fancy, add the shadows. Add that shadow right there, further away from the light, the lighter it gets. There we go. And if you want to make the light source from a different angle, just do the same thing that we did with the ball. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more episodes of Building Art Skills, and like the video. Thank you for watching.